Have you all worn your masks properly? Yes. Today is yesterday we did the cooking of burgers, homemade burgers. Now, just to give the sponsors or the subscribers an idea how this program runs, my aim is to integrate all area of education. My aim is to integrate. Now, many of these kids around Mwemuto area have very low reading capabilities. So I have very good material for those who would love to sponsor this program. As you can see, very, very easy comprehension work that I get online, and for other teachers who may want to do the same. For example, this is a reading comprehension. It talks about the library, and it talks, you can see it's very nice. I get these worksheets online, so, and they're free. But of course, those who have subscribed get have a larger choice of material and resources. Now you can see I have a brother. His name is John. Let's read together. I have a brother. His name is John. We like to read books. We read in the library, and you can see a picture of a library there, and the child and the brother and the sister and the brother. Now, this boy has answered. What's your name, love? What's your name?
Ryan.
His name is Ryan. How old is Ryan? Ryan, say your age, please. How old is Ryan? You're not sure about your age? Uko miaka ngapi?
7.
Uko miaka 7. So you can see in international schools, by 7 years the kids already can read, but not necessarily in the local schools. So that is where the uphill task is for me as an educator and other teachers who would want to volunteer. And I call upon teachers to come and volunteer in this program, even if it's just for 1 hour or half an hour. Now, so then here are the questions, because you see, most children read and they don't understand. And I think this is British curriculum, I'm not sure, but I mix everything: competency, Kenyan local competency curriculum, American curriculum, it must be American, maybe North American. Okay, so we have read the story. Now, then we come to these questions. I have a brother, and his name is, can you answer? John. We like to read books. It's very simple comprehension. We read books we read book in, please read it aloud. We read books in the library. So you see, this is just a very easy task for non-readers. This material, I just find them awesome. I do my own research and download different types of material, just if you want to know the same. Some are late readers, like Mark, not to put him down, but how old are you, Mark? Mark,
11.
How old are you?
11.
I beg your pardon?
11.
He's 11, but Mark, his reading is also a challenge. Mark, can I hear you read the comprehension? Nisome.
I have my brother.
I have a brother. You can see he's having struggles. Perhaps he could be dyslexic. He could have a special needs. To me, he's a special needs, but he's very good at different things. Move on.
My brother is John.
No, his name is John.
His name is John. He read the book.
We like to read.
He like to read the book.
We like to read books.
He like to read books.
We read books in the library. Okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So you can see Mark is we don't know. I have never diagnosed him. Sorry. He could have dyslexia. He could have whatever reading skills. I have no. I would like other education experts who know how to diagnose special needs in some of these children. The local system does not always help this kind of children, and hence I really need you subscribers to subscribe so that I can get experts who are able to diagnose reading challenges or learning challenges on these children. I have not heard of any local curriculum or local, the system of education locally, whether it addresses this issue of children who have reading difficulties or who perhaps suffering some form of special needs. David, can you read for me the passage? I have a brother. Loudly, please.
I have a brother.
Mm-hmm.
His name is John.
Mm-hmm.
We like to read books.
Mm-hmm.
We read books in the library.
Okay, good. Could you answer the question very quickly? I have a brother, and his name is
John.
We like to read. We like to
Read books.
Question 3. We read books in
The library.
Yeah. So that one you can see he has no learning difficulties. He has no challenges in reading. He has no challenges in reading. But we can see Mark had a challenge in reading, but has other gifts. And that is why I need you people to subscribe, so that when I get people who are special need experts, they can diagnose these children, and then we would know how to assist the children who cannot read. Okay? So it's not, you should just keep trying, Mark. Never do what? Who said that? Say a big loudly. I shall never. Yeah. So I'm improving literacy. So these are the kind of worksheets I give every morning or every other morning whenever I am available. It is very hard. Another reason why I need you people to subscribe, like now I'm going to service this old car of mine, is I've driven it for 21 years. Okay, I have to go and do an oil change. And I need subscribers so that I can get another teacher to stand in for me. Like now I have to, after they eat their fruits, I have to tell them to go home. And I also need to hire coaches, football coaches, like these boys need to play football. Okay, the girls are in the house. They're just about to bake. Today, the agenda was to bake a banana cake. So the girls are in the house. Of course, we are sensitive about corona. Thank you, boys, for masking. Thank you for trying to social distance. You can see the number of children in total. I only have 5 boys. Now, I call upon educators to start small places or centers such as this. Or, if I continue getting subscribers and you subscribe in plenty, I'll be able to start centers and employ teachers, because very few, or give teachers some form of stipends and train teachers to be able to teach these kids. Now, there's another kind of comprehension I do for readers. This boy has been in the program for quite a while. Let's read together. It's a bit hot, but let's try. Let's try. Let's read. An eagle swooped down a pot. Now, this is a bit advanced. I'm not going to read all of it. This is Mark's brother, perhaps also facing some form of learning difficulties, but I gave him a bigger, a rather higher level of task. Yeah, an eagle swooped down upon a serpent and seized it in his talons with the intention of carrying it off and devouring it. But the serpent was too quick for him and had its coils round him in a moment. And then there ensued a life and death struggle between the two. A countryman who was a witness of the encounter came to the assistance of the eagle and succeeded in freeing him and the serpent and enabling him to escape. In revenge, the serpent spat some poison into the man's drinking horn. Heated with exertions, the man was about to slake his thirst with a draught from the horn when the eagle knocked it out of his hand and spilled its contents upon the ground. So you can see that is a more higher level of comprehension, and then there are questions that follow. Very few children in the village are at this level. However, I would rather Emmanuel, because he has been in the program, though even if he is a special needs child, I would want him to struggle until he learns to read. He has to practice and practice until he learns to read. So, thank you, viewer. I do hope I'll continue getting subscribers. I just wanted you to know when we're having reading and comprehension, or when we're having creative writing, what we do. This particular is a reading and comprehension class. Now, what I like about the material I get online, you are doing some science. You see, it's integrated. It's English, So you're gaining your vocabulary and your writing skills or reading skills. Then you're learning about serpents and the eagle. You're learning about ecosystem and how animals work. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Please keep subscribing. Vijana, simuseme kwa heri kwa wale wanaona. Asante. Muna enjoy program?
Yes.
Unapenda kusoma? Yes. Very good. So after this, they eat fruits, they go. Ideally, if I had a soccer teacher, somebody to teach soccer, they would go to the field and practice soccer. As you subscribe, I know I'll be able to engage as an expert, a coach, to coach them on football. Remember, this is purely voluntary. Nobody pays me. Do you pay any school fees, children?
No.
Do you pay any school fees?
No.
Very good. So they don't pay any school fees, so I need you to subscribe. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.